This has been a 3-year-long battle between Texas Children's and Paxton's office, and the U.S. Department of Justice also had a hand in crafting the resolution. While the details of the detransition clinic are still unclear, advocates say it's not right. A controversial settlement over transgender care for minors reached today between Texas Children's Hospital in Houston and Attorney General Ken Paxton. After years of back and forth and the involvement of the U.S. Department of Justice, Texas Children's is agreeing to pay $10 million to the state, revoke the privileges of several doctors, and create what Paxton calls the nation's first detransition clinic. This all stems from a 2023 state investigation into allegations that the hospital improperly billed Texas Medicaid for some of the care. In a statement, Paxton says in part, quote, "This settlement will ensure that the deranged child mutilators who hurt our kids are fired and held accountable," adding that the detransition clinic will help provide free care to those who have been victimized by twisted, morally bankrupt transgender ideology.
Ken Paxton has been using the Attorney General's office to attack transgender people in a really obsessive way.
Equality Texas CEO Brad Pritchett tells me he is disappointed by the settlement, saying a clinic focused on detransitioning instead of gender-affirming care doesn't make any sense.
The type of healthcare that is specific for trans people is continually being reduced, and those lanes are being narrowed, and they're being pushed aside in favor of healthcare that isn't a priority. There is no huge group of people who are seeking this type of healthcare. For trans healthcare, the regret rates are incredibly low. I mean, we're talking 1%, sometimes less, depending on the study.
Texas Children's maintains they follow the law, but in a statement they say, quote, "We are settling to protect our resources from endless and costly litigation. This settlement will allow us to redirect those precious resources to focus on the life-saving care and groundbreaking discoveries of our exceptional clinicians and scientists." What's your reaction to Texas Children's saying that?
So I don't know that that's a really good argument. And if the argument is we know what we did was right, but we're just going to settle with something that's not right, I don't think that's a valid argument.